Are we on? Honey. Okay, sorry. Oops. Okay, listen. Thank you for tuning into the Kristy Show. Okay, I have a couple things that I want to discuss. It's not going to be like as serious, as yesterday or whatever. Okay, today I want to talk about social networking and Facebook and text messaging. Okay, something we all love, right? Okay. Now, what people tend to forget is that when you put something on Facebook, everybody sees it. Okay? Everybody sees it. If you got to look at it like this. Imagine yourself standing at a podium, okay, and then you're in front of all your friends, however many friends you have on your list. The average about 300, like, whatever. Imagine sitting there and looking at all those people and telling them what you just put on your Facebook. That is exactly how you need to start looking at things before you put it on your Facebook. Now, if you want to sit there and, oh my goodness, especially, come on girls, come on guys, okay? If you break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, unless you're going to stay broken up, actually, you don't even put it on Facebook. Like, why? Do you know how retarded you look? Like, sorry, I didn't mean to say retarded. I'm human, words slip out. I didn't mean to say that. Do you know how you look when you're sitting there writing, oh my goodness, he's such a loser, he's this, he's that, he cheated on me, he did this, and then the next day you are back together. Oh, he's so wonderful to do whatever. Oh my goodness, just stop. If you cannot stand up and say it to 300 people in a podium, don't say it at all. Keep your Facebook clean. Like, quit playing around. Okay? Another thing about Facebook. Why is it that females and guys, but mainly females, think that they're hard on Facebook? Like, really, like, if somebody's going through something, like, nothing is personable nowadays. Like, if somebody's going through something or if somebody hears something, they are so quick to start typing away on Facebook, throwing out threats. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. For everybody who sends threatening stuff to people on Facebook or via email or whatever you want, people are not scared of a keyboard. Go ahead, I'll let that sink in. People aren't scared of the keyboard. Like, stop it. Who do you think you're punking over the internet? Like, come on. Don't do that anymore. It's so childish. It looks ridiculous. Like, just stop, okay? I don't even get notifications on my phone from Facebook because Facebook needs to be the place where you're just like, oh, I have a couple random thoughts, whatever, I'm just going to put it on. You don't need to live on Facebook. Get a life. Be social. Talk to people. When you're going through something with your boyfriend, you shouldn't be telling 300-400 people on Facebook. You should be calling up, somebody who can actually help you deal with your problem. Like, what do you want us to do? Like it? Like your status? Trust me, if there was a dislike button, there would be so many dislikes on everybody's status. Oh, I'm just glad that they don't, because I would probably be one of those people too. But anyways, just try to keep your Facebook clean. Keep it out of the gutter. You know what I mean? Don't worry about, telling everybody your business. Why do you do that? Like, would you seriously stand in front of 300 people and be like, my boyfriend's such a dog, he's such a loser, and then in the same breath, oh, we're back together. Like, people are not going to be happy for you. People think, oh my goodness, what is wrong with her? Look at what she keeps going back to you. In most cases, in many cases that I came along or came across, a lot of times it's the women. You don't know how to be quiet. Shut your mouth. Like, you're not always right. You need to start just like calming down. Guys too. Guys, they're not really, open with their feelings and everything, but maybe guys, if you were open with your feelings, your girls wouldn't be so confused and they wouldn't have to act like a fool. I don't know, I'm just saying. But, when it comes to Facebook, be careful what you put on Facebook. Be careful, because you can't take it back. Like, once you start saying something on Facebook, you can't take it back. So, if I were you, I would just calm that butt down, relax, keep it positive, throw some positive quotes, you know what I mean? Just go with the flow. Make it nice. Don't make it trashy. Don't make it trashy, okay? Because really, I don't care who your man cheated on you with. Like, I just don't. I just don't. It's not my business. I don't care. Keep it classy. Okay, now let's go on to text messaging, okay? Okay, why? Oh my goodness, text messaging is like one of the worst things to do because people always misunderstand text messages. And when they misunderstand a text message, they don't ask you, well, did you mean it like this? They automatically assume. And I know I'm not the only one. Ooh, sometimes, let me tell you, sometimes I'll get a text message and it will like be so traumatic to me. Like, oh my goodness, like what is this person saying? And let me tell you, the thumbs start going and I can't even write it fast enough, and I'm don't even act like I'm the only one that does it. My heart drops and I'm misspelling words and I can't even get the text right, and I'm like pressing back when I want to press space. I don't even know, like I get so discombobulated, and I'm just, you know, instead what I and we all need to do is text and say, am I supposed to take that as an insult? You know, maybe we need to start clarifying stuff. Or if you feel like it's something important, don't text message. You know what I mean? Go to somebody in the face. I don't understand why people don't face-to-face. If you cannot say something to somebody in their face, you shouldn't be texting it anyway. You shouldn't be over there keyboard happy or keyboard punking or, oh my goodness, that's just, it's ridiculous. Come on, grow up, grow up. I'm 29 years old. I don't have time for all that, okay? I'm busy. I'm busy in my life. Oh my goodness. This is something I have been completely guilty of when I've been sober for 2 years. Yay me! But when I used to drink, you know, I used to sit there and I would text people. And it's not something that you would say while you're sober. Like, I think there should be a lock on people's phone, like a breathalyzer lock, to where in order to text, you have to blow into a thing. And if you are in any way intoxicated, you cannot send a text message. Like, I think that would be the greatest thing ever for everybody, okay? And I know a lot of us, when we do drunk text, well, past tense, but you know what I mean, we regret it. We're like, oh my goodness, why did I text him? Why did I text that man? Like, what, because you were drunk and horny? If it gets to that, you need to watch your alcohol. You should always be able to make clear decisions, or leave your phone at home, or put a lock on your phone to where you know you're not going to remember the code when you're drunk. Like, make it something ridiculous. Sending naked pictures on your phone. Guilty. Okay, but that was the old Kristy. She's dead and gone away. But, you know, not the new Kristy, but if you remember one thing, if you are in a relationship, I don't even care if you're married, like, and you send a naked picture, you don't know who else is going to see that. Like, you don't know if that person's going to use that phone against, or that picture against you. Like, take it like this. Like, what if you're talking to some guy and you're just like, wow, like, I really like him. And we all know women give sex to get love. Men give love to get sex. Okay? Proven fact. So when a woman's like, oh my goodness, like, maybe he'd like me more if I started, you know, sending this or whatever. Don't lie, we are all guilty of it, okay? I am not the only one. I quit playing. But, like, you know, what if something happens next week and then they decide to put your picture on Facebook, or they decide to put your picture, like, on a website or something? Like, how's that going to make you feel? What if that picture surfaces up at your kid's school one day? Like, oh my goodness, let's start being reasonable. Let's start thinking about stuff and the long-end consequences before we do it. Come on, people, get with it. Let's all make a pact together right now. I, say your name, Kristy, will not drunk text message, and I will not send naked pictures on my phone. That's it. I don't even know why I did that, but it just felt like something I want to do. I don't care. I'm weird. It is what it is. Okay. Same thing with text message involved, okay? If you will not say something to somebody in their face, you ain't got no business saying it in the first place. Like, I know, I've had people text my phone where I'm just like, wow, you know you wouldn't say that to me. I'll call them out. I don't care. I'll call anybody out. I don't care. You know you would not say that to me to my face. So, because the next time I see you, I'm going to make you tell me to my face what that says. Not that I'm confrontational, just because I want to make sure that you know I'm not playing. You better watch what you send my phone, because I'm not the one. I am not the one. I will respect you. You better respect me. Oh my goodness, I am so sick of people. Just rude. Oh my goodness. Anyways, have conversations face to face. You know, make that personable connection. Like, you know, you can't talk about your problems through a text message. You need to sit down. You need to be face to face. You need to talk about it, you know? Just Be a person. You know, technology has gotten so out of control. Like, I even had to downgrade my phone. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I had the iPhone. I downgraded it to my old phone that didn't have all that stuff because, like, literally, I'm guilty. Like, I was on my phone all the time. Like, oh, my goodness, all the games and all the apps. Like, how exciting, right? But you got to remember, the more stuff you download on your phone and the more stuff that you do to your phone, the less time you have for people. The less, like, I noticed in my marriage, like, well, this is before I got married. I used to be on the phone all the time. I used to get notifications to my phone. I was always worried I didn't ever want to miss anything. I thought if I turned my phone off, I was going to miss something. You know, always worried about everything that everybody else was doing. And then when I got married, it's like it all changed. Like, it didn't matter to me anymore. Like, I'd rather sit and talk to my husband about his days and sit there and text on my phone or whatever. Okay? Like, let's see. Say, for instance, my mom. Like, my mom is, like, new to the whole Facebook thing. She's new to all that. Can I tell you that when I go to my mom's house, my mother's house, when I leave, I'm like, okay, love you, Mom, bye. And she goes, hit me up on Facebook. Like, are you serious, Mom? Like, hit you up on Facebook? Like, I don't, but I just think it's funny because, like, you know, once you get something new, it's so like, oh my goodness, I just got to do it, I just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to calm down and step back and be like, dang, like, look at my life. People need to start having, you know, meetings with themselves. Like, I learned this from Joyce Myers. Like, you got to sit down and actually get to know yourself, get to know your triggers, get to know why you act the way that you do, you know, whatever. And when it all comes down to it, it's always trying to impress people. Who's trying to impress people? You know what I mean? I would rather stand alone and stand for the truth than have 500 people next to me. You know what I mean? Like, I would definitely rather do what's right and not make myself look stupid. Do you know how exciting I would have been if somebody would have told me this a long time ago? Like, people don't talk like this, you know, and that's why I'm so glad that I have my show, because I don't care. A lot of people, you don't have to agree with my show. You don't have to agree with my show. I'm not going to be mad at you. You know, everybody, different strokes for different folks, you know, but if you are going to watch my shows, if you don't get anything out of my shows, then, I mean, you got some serious evaluations to go to do for yourself, you know what I mean? And don't watch my show critiquing me or hating on me. Watch my show because you're interested in what I have to say. If not, don't watch my show. I could care less. I could care less. I would rather 2 people watch my show that actually watched it because they cared about me and cared about what I had to say than 500, like I said. I'd rather stand alone than stand for nothing at all. So, with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys, like, well, now that all my husbands I could download these videos straight to YouTube, so I'll be doing more videos, and if you have any, like, comments or suggestions, like, I'm an open book. Like, let me know. Even if you don't agree with something, let me know. I can clear it up, or I would like to hear your side, too, you know. I would like for you to be a guest on my show, like, whatever. But I just want to thank you so much for everybody that watches my shows. I know they're kind of in your face, but it's just because I love you guys. And, you know, nobody taught me. I had to learn myself, so now I want to teach other people. So with that being said, I love you, and give a hoot, don't pollute.